The End is one of the more awkward bosses in Very Easy due to his random nature, and as such there are lots of different ways to navigate this fight. Despite the RNG, the prerequisites for the start of the fight are the same. Have the easy gun equipped with stun grenades on previous, and don't remove the bolt the Fear fires at you during his opening cutscene. Leaving the Fear's bolt in ensures the End always starts in a crouched position instead of a prone position. Camo and face paint aren't important. You're watching the PC version of the game, mouse and keyboard, and modern controls. The timer is on loading remove time, so loading screens won't count towards the time shown. When the fight starts, you'll want to immediately head north. Your first job is to locate the End, who will be in one of two positions. There's this spot on the left, or he'll be in this spot on the right. The right side is preferable, so we're going to start with that. The first option is the hold-up method originally developed by House Test. Completely ignore the End. He won't spot you as long as you keep the easy gun equipped. Make your way to Sacramento North via the right path. Hug the wall to your right up the hill. You need to swap to stun grenades at some point, and then you're going to head back into Sacramento South via this upper path, and you're going to end up behind the End's starting position. Once you move in here, you can afford to roll forwards 3 times before he would hear you, and after your third roll, you're going to throw a stun grenade in his direction. Make sure you don't hit him with it. Turn away to avoid the blind, and then roll towards him. You want to get in 2 headshots, and then hold him up. This bit's quite tricky to get the timing of. It's going to need practice. When he puts his left hand down on the floor, throw a stun grenade. Turn away and wait for both his and your stun grenade to go off. Hit him 3 times in the head. Prep your stun grenade again, and throw it ahead of him as he runs away. Turn away, roll towards him, or just move towards him, and 3 more headshots, and he's down. This attempt clocked in at 1 minute and 6 seconds. The second option is the fake death pill method, originally developed by Mr. Dan23. As you run north, head to the edge of the mountain as close as possible to him while still being on the ledge. You want to headshot him 3 times, aiming about here when compared to his lens flash. Now you'll know you got 3 headshots if his health bar is just over half. If you don't, you can still continue, you just need to do more damage in the second half, so it might be a bit slower. He's going to run away, you're going to follow him into Sacramento North, the same path you used with the hold-up method. The moment you get control, use a fake death pill to force the End to run to your location. Now his starting location here is random, so the time it takes for him to get to you will vary. In this example, we've got one of the slower positions. You want to let the End get nice and close. When you're first starting out, it's best to let him kneel right next to you, but as you're more confident, you can start using the revival pill earlier. Once you're up, pop him 3 times, ideally in the head. The more headshots you do in this section, the faster it will be. Chase after him. Once his iframes drop, that is, his health bar goes from grey back to white, you can hit him again. Keep going, rinse and repeat until he's down. That effort came in at 1 minute and 3 seconds. Now in this attempt, the End starts in the fastest location, which is just to the right. You'll be able to tell from his dialogue that he's on the right hand side. This is the fastest spot, and as such, the fastest version of the End fight. In this attempt, I let him get right up close to me before I popped the revival pill, so as a result, I still clocked in another 1 minute and 3 second fight, but this could be slightly faster. In my experience, the End starting in this spot is rare. So what if the End starts on the left side? We have the same 2 options, except there's a problem with one of them. The safest option is the hold-up method. You do exactly the same strat as the right side, just instead of taking the right path to Sacramento North, you take this left path instead. You're going to hug the left-hand side, you want to swap to your grenades and move back into Sacramento South. Again, you will be behind the End's starting position. Now, as you move into here, you're going to be able to roll twice before throwing your stun grenade. So you do exactly the same as before. Throw the grenade, make sure it doesn't hit him, roll towards him. It's easier if you're slightly to the right of him when you do your headshots. I find this side to be more difficult than the right side, but it takes some practice and you'll get it. Now, after you've both thrown your stun grenades down and then you've popped him in the head 3 more times, you want to aim your final stun grenade to the left of the tree ahead of you. Even though this stun grenade is going to go behind a tree, it will still blind you. Make sure you turn back around. And then run towards him, 3 more headshots, and he's down. The fight clocked in at 1 minute 13 seconds, which is a good 10 seconds slower than the fastest right side. Now, the fake death pill method can be used on the left side, and it is faster than the hold up method, but it does have a catch. This is where you want to aim your headshots. And again, you'll know you got 3 headshots. His health bar goes down to just over half. Now, you have to watch where he runs. If you noticed, he ran off to the right, which is great. If he runs off to the right-hand side, go through the same left path into Sacraveno North and use the fake death pill exactly the same way as you did in the right-hand side. You have got a nice long corridor for the end to come down, so it's a lot easier to keep up with him and chase him down because he hasn't got as many different places to go. And you'll see this attempt clocks in at 1 minute and 3 seconds, which actually matched the best right side attempt that I had. Now, the big problem with this is if the end goes left. So if you watch here, you'll see the end now runs off to the left into Sacraveno West. And if this happens, you're screwed. In this situation, you have to follow him into Sacraveno West. And in this room, he will always start on the top of the ledge to the right-hand side. His exact starting location on the ledge may vary, but he will always be on this ledge. The problem is there's no way for him to get down to you, so you can't use a fake death pill. The only thing you can do is pop him in the head 3 times, watch where he goes to make sure he goes into Sacraveno North. If he goes back into Sacraveno South, you'll need to go back that way. But more often than not, he'll go into Sacraveno North. You then follow him into Sacraveno North from the north path up here, which is really long. And then once you're in, use the fake death pill to lure him over. Now, the attempt that you're going to see here with the fake death pill wasn't very good. It could have been a little faster, but I clocked this in at 1 minute and 27 seconds, which is a significant time loss. You're looking at anywhere between 20 to 25 seconds loss just by the end going to the left. At least his starting position was pretty close by this time round, so it could still be even worse. So to conclude, with RNG on your side, the right side fake death pill is the fastest version, and if performed well, it should still be faster than the right side hold up, regardless of the end starting position in Sacraveno North. The left side fake death pill can be about as fast as the right side. It will never be as fast as the fastest, but you also run the massive risk of losing around 25 seconds if the end goes to the left. Left side hold up is because there's no RNG, but it is more difficult and it is slightly slower. How you tackle this fight is up to you, whichever version you prefer, whichever version works for you best. But any version you do will need practice. I hope this tutorial helped, and if it did, make sure you subscribe to see future Metal Gear Solid Delta content, or you can check me out live at twitch.tv/NickRPGreen.